This is part 2 of binge watching the first season of Beef. Also, this is your spoiler warning. I'm starting episode 5 now. I'm very curious to see how this goes, especially after the characters were arrested and everything. I also really like how the two leads mirror each other very well, especially with the relationship between like Amy and Paul and then Danny and George. I really like that, although I'm not a fan of George still. He seems really weird. Also, I called George cheating like almost instantly after hearing his character talk, I'm not gonna lie. I will admit, though, I really like George's mom's character, and I really feel bad for her. I also find it very funny that all of the main characters are just miserable human beings, and then all of the side characters are either good people or more well-intentioned people, at least. That was definitely a way to end the 5th episode. I am kind of almost in tears from that. That was rough. I don't have a lot of commentary about episode 6 or anything. I just really liked it. It was a lot of wrapping up loose ends that I really appreciated. I'm a little bit iffy on them choosing to do a time skip for this, so I am curious to see how this goes in the last 3 episodes. Just finished episode 7. Honestly, Amy kind of got what she deserved, but I did not see any of that coming. I actually do enjoy the time skip a bit. I'm curious to see where this goes in the final couple episodes, so stay tuned. I took a short break to get a holiday sandwich, so let's get back to this. I don't know why we're doing flashbacks to younger Amy, but I'm kind of here for it. And also, any mention of Chico State University always scares me because I live kind of close to it. I do like the younger Amy flashbacks now that we see the parents and everything. I do think it's a good choice to show that, especially showing how the parents also have contributed a lot to her downfall, unfortunately. This whole fire thing also puts a lot into question. I don't think it's Amy or anything. I don't think she would do it. But I I'm split because both Amy and George are very bad for each other, unfortunately. They're both deeply traumatized people and just have a lot of issues. And it's just kind of rough seeing this because I think that they both don't really deserve each other. Well, I was right. It was not Amy that caused the fire. It was just faulty wiring, which is honestly kind of embarrassing. Okay, so both these main characters are just horrible people. It's past even slightly morally gray at this point. Uh, Stephen Yoon's character just straight up threw away college papers and just kind of sabotaged his whole life for his brother. Is kind of sad, honestly. I feel really bad for Paul the most in this story. I'm not gonna lie. Just finished episode 8, and honestly, this is one of the best written shows I've seen in a while outside of The Boys, and I'm really enjoying this. I just kind of feel horrible for everybody in this show. It's kind of hard. I will admit, episode 9 made me cry, and I'm still a little bit teary, but it did a really good job at making me care for characters who are kind of despicable, and I'm really curious to see where this last episode goes. I'm definitely liking that episode 10 is more lighthearted and a little bit more on the comedy side, especially after that heart-wrenching episode 9. I just finished the last episode, and it was honestly one of the best episodes of the entire season. I will definitely do a full recap review later on, but I adored this show. It's definitely one of the best written shows I've seen.